Hello devs, this is Intasend's payment page. On clicking pay now with Mpesa, you get a pop-up menu on your phone to complete payments. Then the money settles to your account from which you can withdraw later on. I will be using NextJs. So create a folder on your computer, name it however you want, then open it with a code editor of your choice. I will be using VS Code. So once you have that open, open up the folder, then open the terminal so that you can install NextJs. So I will be using Tailwind for styling. So I grab the npm from the website. It is really straightforward, and in a matter of seconds you will have all that installed. So NextJs is well set up. So you make sure that your Tailwind is well configured so that the styling will take effect. Alafu we start development right away. So the first thing, you get rid of all the trash. Then we test out Tailwind to see if it has taken effect. We have hello Intasend within h2 tags, a class name of text 3xl, and give it a color to see if the browser is going to reflect that. So give it a color of green, and opening our browser, you can see that indeed the text color has changed. So we are going to have two HTML elements, the hem tags and the form elements, within which we'll have input elements. You give them styling and you duplicate that, how these inputs look on the browser. So the form element needs some styling. Go back to your code and then have that fixed. And now it looks much better. Let's assign some placeholders to our inputs. We will be listening to our inputs, so we use a React hook called useState to grab those values. Then we create a function that is going to store the logic to handle payments. Let us call it payHandler. And then you bring in the parameters from it. I am not making things up. All this is in Intasend documentation. Just visit the website and go to developer docs. And you're going to do that right now. So this is the official website. Go to developers API, and then they have a well-detailed documentation with everything that you can possibly think of. So this is where I got the parameters. We will be making an Axios post request to Intasend's endpoint. Here it is. You can grab it and make good use of it in your code. And the URL endpoint differs depending on whether you are on Sandbox or on live. So for our project here, we will be using text credentials. So on the website, you go on the dashboard, you have a button that says get your test API keys. You click on that, and then that's the text publishable key that you are looking for. So you paste it right there, and you are halfway there to making sure that you're getting paid online. But remember guys, you need to have a verified Intasend account to have money in your account. So if you don't have an account, create one through the link in the description. So our form is complete, but it doesn't. So let's do that and link that button to the payHandler. This code is on GitHub. Click the link in the description to get it. Intasend is actually my best way of getting paid online via Mpesa without having a till or a paybill number. Now, on top of that, you can get paid via Visa and MasterCard, also through Bitcoin. Then it settles in your Intasend accounts, after which you can withdraw to your bank or Mpesa. The integration itself iko straightforward kabisa. Just need to grab the code in the source code and you'll be good to go. So in our pay handler function, we have the logic, then we'll have a .then to catch the errors and console log that in the terminal. And by the way, I deployed this project, so it's live. You can follow the link in the description to test it out, and it is working just fine, although I'm using the test credentials. For you to go live, you need to create an account with Intasend, and they verify your account in a matter of 2 or 3 days. They will reach out via Zoom meeting, ask you a question or two, and then your account will be ready to receive payments. So once you set up and you click pay, and the button text changes to processing, and we have got data in the console. That data has a redirect URL where the clients are going to be redirected to make payments. Now, how we redirect them to that specific page in NextJs is using a router. So you import that, and then instead of console login the redirect URL, you redirect to that exact URL, and you're going to test it out. You fill out the form, your name, your phone number, email, and the amount that you want to pay. Once you are done with that, you fill the amount, and then you click pay now. It's supposed to redirect us to Intasend's payment page. Hopefully it works, and it's loading. And boom, we have the payment page. You have an option to pay with Mpesa or Visa and MasterCard. It is pretty that easy, and should you choose to pay with Mpesa, you can enter your mobile number, and when clicking pay now, you get an SDK push on your phone to complete payments. So that is it. Ni mteremko, you just need to understand the basics. So to get the code, follow the link in the description. I have a deployed version of what you have just done. You can also check it out, link in the description. And to create an account with Intasend, pia link in the description. All the links ziko kwa description.